It's okay. Off your mind. It's okay. Off your mind.
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk truth to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. Him go torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun diary politico, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. This one not the off in mind, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Can in the touchlight every corner, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai, them be promise us say we go get light and power. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. Still them talk say make we off mind. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun diary politico, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. This one not they off in mind, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Maiyegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make you shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun diary politico, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. This man not the off in mind, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Aha.
Hello there.
Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dodo. Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dodo.
Good morning to you. Good afternoon to you. And good evening to you from wherever you are joining us. This is Maiyegun's brunch time. Live. Read the caption of this broadcast. Read the description as well. Please read the description, please. Then like it. Share it to invite your friends and not so friendly friends. It is brunch time, ladies and gentlemen. It is breakfast somewhere right now. And it is lunchtime elsewhere. While some just finished their own dinner. Just tell everybody as you are joining. Tell all of them that Maiyegun today. Nigeria.
And yes,
Nigeria.
YouTube.
A place where people create their own world that is not the real reality.
And yes,
A place where people are so religious but never godly.
and yes,
A place where hypocrisy is just like a national badge of honor. The people that are fighting for Sharia, majority of them are thieves. And the rest of those who believe them, they are regular mumu, generational mumus. When you peek into those who have looted and destroyed Nigeria, you will see those who are shouting, God, God, Allah, 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 left, right, and center. In fact, the hypocrisy stinks so much that a lot of Nigerians have now turned to the defenders of God. Tell everybody that Maiyegun today. Today. So good morning to you once again. Good afternoon to you. And thanks for joining me. Indeed. Please pay your offering, like the broadcast, share it. So important. Before you continue that engagement in the comment section there. This is brunch time with Maiyegun, and we are starting this noon with the story of the arrest of some of the leadership of Nigeria's, they call them National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NACON. This is their chairman. And a lot of you reacted when Tinubu was doing that his bazaar in the midst of the country being broke. I am talking about the destroyed, ruined economy that he inherited from Bokwari. And he was doing all this bazaar, he was doing all these freebies. Judges were collecting their billions. Lawmakers were collecting and cashing out their own billions in hundreds of billions. You know, the first family, the Vex lady, the even Shettima got over 60 billion largesse, including 21 billion naira new mansion. In the midst of all of that, why they are telling all of you to tighten your belts, the largesse touched the religious people too, the Sharia merchants, the defenders of Muhammad, the Muhammadans, the fake religious rogues in Nigeria, supposed people who are close to Allah, close to God. You are supposed to look at them and say, people who are handling religious stuff, they must be pious. They must be people that, you know, you can see as the role model. What this society failed to do. People where they shout, God, 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 God. They were supposed to be different. Abi, only everybody. They tell you. So Kalu announced that he was giving the people going to Hajj to go and pray to Allah in Mecca one of the 5 pillars of Islam, going to Hajj. If you can afford it, in Nigeria, criminal politicians who have built a system that includes the religious bandits. You have all this, their sheikh, the jihadist bandit. Then you have others who are pulpit bandits too. So they are part of the entire system. And there is a way the system manages to oil every organ of its own structure, the structure of criminality. So if the criminals are looting you, I'm talking about the ones in Nebabariga, then you see the other ones who speak in language and in tongues. telling you to just pray to God to help them, God to guide them, and all that other nonsense. So yes, that's how it works. Hajj commission. If you no get money, you no suppose go any Mecca. It is even haram for you to be poor. You no get money. You are hungry. You are irresponsible. If you are a father, you are not taking care of your family, but you want to go to Mecca, that is haram. If you are a mother who is irresponsible as well, right, towards your family, towards your children, but because you are saving money to go to Mecca, it is haram. But criminal politicians in Nigeria have become philanthropists with people's money, public money, not their money. So they fund the people they make poor most of the time. They fund them to go to Mecca so that they can go to those places, go to Jerusalem, go and pray for Nigeria and pray for Nigeria leadership. You can offend them if you don't give them money because, like I said, it is part and parcel of the the foundation of the criminal structure or criminal institution they have in Nigeria. Ulil everybody, don't forget. So Kolu, that removed the subsidy, decided to subsidize National Hajj Commission. But if they appoint your papa as a National Hajj Commission, you know your papa very well say na shigun. But because saying the insabi the politics very well, okay? Yeah, they will just appoint him. And you know what? Everybody will begin to celebrate because, hey, chairman, Hajj Commission, adupe, Ọlọ́run ti gbèrèdé, we thank God. See the blessing of Allah. See the time that God answered this man prayer. They just appointed him. The first day he went to the office, they just gave him about 350 million naira vehicle. And there are about 4 of them they gave to him as his official vehicle. So what today? So they are now going to wait for allocation from government to support Islamic this and that. Just to share Islamic anything. So this year they built all the intending pilgrims, people who wanted to go to Mecca to pray. They built them 5 million naira. If you want to go to Mecca, now 5 million. Then story changed just about 2 months before they went to the Mecca. 2 months. No, you have to add more money. It's going to be 9 million now. 9 million, Bawo. I'm not going again. Give me my money. I'm not, in the whole chaos, Tinubu just announced that he's giving them 90 billion. Some other state governors, all of them combined, gave like over 100 billion naira. And the job of the Hajj Commission in Nigeria, okay, I think I should tell you, their job is this. If you want to go to Mecca, you can't just go to Saudi Arabia's embassy and apply for tourist visa to Mecca. So they created a middleman. Their job is to make it easier for you. If there are any new rules or any new information or the updated information about going to Hajj, including your visa, your hotel, and your feeding, your transportation. It's like going on holiday. You know, when you go on holiday, that all-inclusive holiday. If you need a taxi from the airport, your plane tickets, your hotel, stay, your food, and all that stuff, all provided for. All you have to do is just pay. Once you pay this certain amount of money, everything will come as a package. You collect your package of your bundle. Inside it, you have everything done for you. So you don't have to worry about looking for this document, that document to apply. No, you don't. That's their job. Hajj Commission. And that is where the corruption is. Because in Nigeria, even if people are being paid 100 million naira every month, the moment it is time for them to do that job, they suddenly will feel like they are doing you a favor. Some of you don't even, is it because you pay, the so sometimes you might even begin to start bribing them to do the job you pay them for, right? So it's no longer going to be jobs to them. It's going to be like they are doing you a favor. So the story started swinging and swinging. 90 billion from Tinubu straight to narco guys. See, all the shortcomings, let's subsidize Hajj. Let's subsidize it. People don't need to pay extra 3.5 million or 4 million, okay? Just take it from this money. So the problem then is, when it now comes to arranging the hotels, imagine having to arrange travel, holiday for, let's say, 200,000 people, or maybe 300,000 people. That's a lot. So you have to treat all the application very carefully. You have to make sure that every document needed or every clearance needed in that that place is all secured. You are a government agency, right? Nigeria government agency. So while I started, when some of them started getting mixed up with flights, some landed in Mecca and anyway, so Tinubu now said he was going to give them 90 billion. That announcement was to say, okay, maybe everything will now be kind of eased up. There is even a comma in that one. The narco guys said they didn't collect 90 billion. That the total money Tinubu released to them before that Hajj trip was only 16 billion. So they haven't kind of refuted that, okay? But ICPC that went after them said, whether 90 billion or 16 billion, what we have here is total corruption of personal self-enrichment that is so like crazy. So I'll break that down. So when some people finally got to Mecca, they realized that, number one, they provided their food for some. Some people were not even like provided, they didn't provide anything for some. Why others were served akara and gari, abi akara and kono. Others were served kuli and gari. So people were making videos. People who have health conditions, they couldn't really get all the needed help. So shall I be honest, the commission got overwhelmed. And in this age and time of social media, everything was out there. This, Ole, yeah, where is the money? Where is the 90 billion? Is this what we paid 9 million naira for? Is this what we, all that stuff? So that attracted the ICPC. And what happened? They were right. Something was not right. State governors who even handed their own money to narco, because state governors can't do anything. Everyone who wants to do anything about Mecca, you have to go through the narco, including the government officials. Yeah, they have to do everything all together. Do you even imagine the level? We're talking about, tens of billions of naira will be flowing and they will be passing hands. Payments that are supposed to be made will have to be made by the government agency, which is that commission. So they have their provisions, so like the politicians, the state governors, the senators, stuff like that, right? Who want to go to Mecca. They don't need visa. They probably have their diplomatic passport, I think. I'm not sure if the state governors have that too, but I know they give that to their ministers, diplomatic passport. But you still have to process your travel. So all of that is kind of still done by the commission. Some of them started complaining. State governors, they got to Mecca. They saw where they arranged for them, like, our state paid Our Zamfara state paid 800 million to support this Hajj commission. Look at where they are putting the governor. What is going on? Let us go and see the Zamfara delegates. They went to Zamfara delegates camp. Some of them are just like no organization, no nothing. Like, what happened to the money we gave these people? So all these complaints finally got to Nigeria. They started looking at everybody involved, including this guy. So from their discovery, right, they said the 90 billion was actually given to them finally, okay? But it wasn't given to them fully before they went to that Hajj, all right? So this man is called Jalil, something Jalil. Jalal Arabi. So Mr. Jalal Arabi, who is their chairman, is claimed to have paid himself for this Hajj trip, okay? Like all he needed to make himself comfortable in Mecca. He paid himself 137 million naira. You hear? And when the ICPC grabbed them and said, come, there is this money here, 778 million naira paid to a consultant. But we can't see the consultant. We can't really trace the consultant's contact and everything. They now discovered that there was no consultant. Mr. Arabi inserted, that means like a forged, like Tinubu, he forged the minute of a meeting. And in there, he sort of inserted the name of a consultant that they agreed at that meeting that they will give this job to a consultant that will help them. Government no fit do am. Government set up commission. Commission got paid. The chairman of commission felt like we can't do it. He decided to say, okay, a consultant, a fake consultant will do the job for them. And they paid him, or paid the, why did I say him? We don't even know if it's a woman. And they shall pay the consultant 778 million naira. As they come, they trace the money. They can't trace the money back to Mr. Arabi himself. So out of whatever money released to Hajj Commission for people to go and pray for Nigeria in Mecca and pray for, I don't know, Mr. Arabi himself personally enriched himself with more than 2 billion naira. They said they don't collect over 1 billion from his bank account. What about other members? Everybody smiled to the bank in the name of Allah. There are those that will appear on your screen, on your TV, telling you about the work they are doing for Islam in Nigeria. They give them awards. They are everywhere. You see them. I'm talking to all of you, the Muslims and the Muslimas. The Jamans. I'm talking to you right now. The way you see the rogues who are parading themselves as representatives of this religion. But meanwhile, these are just pure chancers. You respect a lot of them a lot. You call them different names. Mustas, Mufasa, Sheikh, I've forgotten most of them. You have so much name. You respect them a lot. Anybody will tell you that these guys are just, pure fakes, chancers, those who are only taking advantage of your faith, your own faith. Because there are some of you who truly, genuinely believes in the teachings of the Islam, and you are following it. And some of you, this category of you people is, you are the type that really gets offended because you believe that people like us don't understand. You sometimes even tell us that we will never understand. And to cut us off, you say na Islamophobia. We are talking about chancers in Islam who are friends of government. Their job is what? Is to keep the rest of you subservient to their paymaster. And they are doing so, violating Sharia. You are not supposed to steal in Sharia. Our talakawas, we are the talakawas, the poor. Sure you get. We are the alimajiris. We are their students. They are the malams. They are our teachers. Islam says we cannot question our teachers. You must not disobey this. Abe shireni. She Syria allowance in Afghanistan. You dey see somebody from Iseyin, Todole Kalarubawa, a pure chancer. And he's telling you that because in the time of Muhammad, in the time of this or that, all the people that insult, now, these ones are thieves now. Because people carry their shit, wrap their shit for their head. Can't they read Arabic? Oh, my language in Arabic. As you talk, as you are speaking your language. Now the Arabic that they speak for where they you know. So only local now. I think they talk to you in Arabic. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and the rest of that. If you understand Arabic, you go hear me now. I say, come here, you come. I say, go back, you go back. I say, move left, you move left. But these ones are chancers. They are in bed with your criminal politicians. But guess what? They are holding you with that fear of, don't talk to us like that. Be careful. Don't whine in mini. Now. And they all walk hand in hand like that. Here you get. They go come turn around and they tell you, say, watch your mouth. Kilo days, you go cut my head. You go cut this head off because of the exposed thieves. Thieves will get Oh, my God, got any problem like that. Because of you, that is why the people like this are everywhere. Go to and see their lives. Go and see how they have all been so involved. They are like this. Everybody want. Come turn around, they threaten everybody with watch your mouth, watch your mouth. Don't talk to Mufasa like that. She Mufasa fe shire ni. Abi what Mufasa fe lanoni. In 2024. They are supposed to fear Allah. These ones don't fear anything, no. You are just a religious slave to people like that. And there are many. Just because of protesting. They said that people where they suffer for northern Nigeria, people still collected 16 million naira to tell you that it is haram to protest. Where did they get that from? They got it from people who kept you, who make you poor. There's somebody come turn around, they come and say, Allah said that you shouldn't protest is haram. What is mix by? And that's how they are getting you. I told you that yesterday. People were supposed to go and pray to Allah. To rob one. Apart to Gio and to lost Mecca. Are you not are you not kind of like embarrassed? Everybody, any small thing. If you turn your head small like this, kleptomaniacs. There's no amount of what you give to them. That is enough. Baba, ni. In central bank, saw the pangolobi bakery to liquidate ni. Sorry, Jare, I'm trying to kind of like express the level of disappointment that if you look at people, you know, politicians are criminals, great. Career at one year. And don't lead down to God. Person where they lead people to God. Chance everybody. Go turn around and if you come look at left, right, they will come blame the devil. And those are the people that talk. They will say something and they want you to listen to them. How do you listen to people like that? Yeah? How? They'll come and tell you, we should, Allah, they choose leader. The other day I said it. I think I've actually said that many times on this platform. The reason why we shouldn't be rating all these rogues, whether the ones we get the shit for Edo, or whether the one we be say, Pupita bandit, you. Who they rate these guys? Baba? Yeah? they rate them. They don't deserve any kind of rating. These are, in my own they are part of the establishment, no doubt, right? And their job is to calm you down. Hold your hand and hold you down mentally. Tell you to go and pray. Pray for criminal politicians to succeed. Succeed in what? So if you see criminal politicians, you say, oh, these ones are these ones are criminals. What about the others who are their enablers? They are all part of the establishment. Their job is to try to scare you, threaten you. But if you look at them critically, if you look at them very well, you realize that they are not worth it. In 2024. And Joe, I want to lose Mecca. No straight in any. But they will turn around and come and talk to you and tell you about morality. Tell you that now God they choose leader. Level deceit one year. I said, if to say now God they choose leaders from these charlatans, if to say now God true now God they choose leader, how come now horrible criminals are the type of leaders is choosing for you in Nigeria? So long hate to any. And so one religiously say, don't say that. Don't say that. You see, watch your mouth, Maiyegun. So be request on they can watch my mouth. She be request on lower. You pay long hate to is how much God hates you. For 63 years, plus the time of amalgamation, plus the colonization, colonialism and all that. That's like about 200 to 300 years. About so long hate in Nigeria to any. Say, God is testing. I say, Olushi, surely we look what you know. I'm thought the religious slaves here, right? You say, listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. God is testing you. He tests your grandparent, tests your parent. Otun test the one, otuma test a one. I show report any mental problem. God can't test you. To picking it like say you be waiting. So because you come from Nigeria, God can't test you with bad leaders. They test you with these horrible people. God which level now? Don't talk like that, Maiyegun. God always we look what you Nigeria. A majority of them, you will find them in different religion in Nigeria, at Islam or at Christian and even the Oloros too. Because we look what you need 5,000 naira. They carry Oro out during the day unannounced. 35,000 because of 5,000 naira. They bring Oro out. Or what is the mad? And these are the people that will tell you and make you feel like, oh, Shenko, you what I do God? We be saying like how to punish me to achieve what? Waiting won't prove. Waiting God won't prove. Saying they give you bad leaders, saying they test you. I've heard this. That's why I'm saying it to you. Crazy people out there. They are being led by thieves, criminals, launderers, human traffickers who can disguise and present themselves to be whatever they want them to be like. Do you want me to be a pastor? Okay, let me just be their pastor. Close your eyes for prayer. Yes, Daddy. Open your eyes and look at me. Yes, Daddy. Defenders of God living in squalor, poverty, and telling themselves maybe God is just trying us. And they are watching the rogues who are supposed to be pious, who are supposed to be examples. Like if you see these ones are bad, but there should be others you can turn to and be like, well, these ones are like, these ones are still like role models. You can't see them. Who lead everybody in there. Chances. Even the poor people that you think they are poor. Look at this poor person. Oh my God, I need to say, buy. Dog eat dog. Everybody can't hide behind that hypocrisy. Hypocrisy of I am Muslim, I am Christian, Allah, God. And then I swear to God, I see, mashallah, inshallah, kilo de koshidanu, niro jati. A place where you are like they are so religious. What time is it? I need to go and shy. I want to go and do soup. I don't miss two prayers. I don't like missing prayer. I don't hold God prayer. I need to go and do the two. No, last they will still go out there and chance anybody they can chance, cheat on those they can cheat on. And it's just like that, so normalized that if you now bring one of them and say, look at this one only, you look at this, you will see the rest. Say, shut up your mouth. Is it the only person? Waiting gone. Your own is too much. Leave him alone. Let's talk about the politician. That's it. Because most of them are the reflection of the same criminals you see out there who kill everybody. Oh, sad gone. Just make a talk more. But Shitiman, one of their terrible leaders too, a jihadist, a terrorist, a sympathizer, a terrorist enabler, is their vice president, Shitiman. He just told the people, he said, any serious young man, listen to this, any serious young man who knows what he is doing with his life can change his life with 8,000 naira. Can you believe that? That's what the person they told you will handle. What did they say Shitiman will handle back then again, no? They said Shitiman will handle security, Abi. No, he said it. He will handle security. Tinubu as an accountant will handle. God damn it, man. People will be saying, now then be the cost to Nigeria. I go see, they ask you, now who cost Nigeria? Now you and your pastor and your imam and the rest of all the Olori Brukus who conspire together to maintain a system that could produce a person like a Shitiman. 8,000 naira can change your life if you are a serious young man. I don't even know if that is the one that is insulting or this other one. That Tinubu is a blessing to you. You are supposed to be happy and grateful that you have Tinubu, because he was so surprised himself the first time he visited Tinubu's house in Bourdillon. And he realized that, this man didn't, Ajay is a man that doesn't even like acquiring wealth. Tinubu don't like wealth. He don't like me in the... About you Nigerians, you don't know. You like Nigerians who believe him. That's what he said. He said that Tinubu's house in Bourdillon cannot be compared to his own house in Maiduguri. And Tinubu is a big person than him. But when he got to Tinubu's Bourdillon, I was like, see where Tinubu they live. You should come and see my house. He said that. I think I'll share that with you. Another thing. So, he said Tinubu is more interested in making all of you and your life better. That so many of you will appreciate him later when you are dead. Here.
And in President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, we have a leader that we can invest our trust in. I'm not playing politics, I'm speaking from the heart. I have seen the soul of Bola Tinubu, and he has a good soul. He means well for the nation. He wants to live in a place of glory. He is not in power to engage in primitive capital accumulation, no. He is in power to leave landmarks in the sands of time. He's the most demonized politician in Nigeria. The first time I went to his house, a Bourdillon, the Lord of the Bourdillon. I was looking forward to see a mansion comparable to a Buckingham Palace, with gardens, with swimming pools, with lifts, and it was an anticlimax. When I went to the house on the Bourdillon, where the Lord of the Bourdillon holds court, I saw a derelict colonial structure struggling to wear the looks of modernity. There was nothing special about that house. My house in Maiduguri is better than the house on the Bourdillon. It's not about apportioning blame, but it's about finding solutions to our nation's needs. We knew there are challenges. The president had the courage, the political courage, and the willpower to take far-reaching decisions. And it always comes at a price. It's a parturition process. When a woman is about to give birth, it's a very painful process. But after the child has come forth, it's cause for celebration. I believe that posterity will be very kind to this poor man. He has taken far-reaching decisions. And the economy, we have crossed the Rubicon. The economy is now on a path to sustain growth. And
nuisance Lele.
Far-reaching decision. That is the vice president of Nigeria. To them, it is this effort, this desperation to want to tell you how great Tinubu is and how powerful he is. But if you look at his soul, Tinubu loves Nigeria, Abba. And Tinubu is making far-reaching decisions. That's a far-reaching decisions. About this far-reaching, far all of that, people won't see him. So that's what everybody does. You see, every one of them that speaks, they have to praise Tinubu. And it is so cringy. Like, it is so dishonest whenever they do that. Have you not noticed? Every one of them, we won't talk. You see, the economy is on the path now. The economy is recovering. If you look at Mr. President's policy, renewed hope agenda, you know, Mr. President is a very, very, very intelligent man. He's a man that has this vision. He's a man that is art. He cares. He's a man that, in fact, you know, he's a man that has eyes for talent. Papa Sean Shirin, you are a minister of this or that. Tell us what you are doing or what you have done. They all do that, all of them. And see the man whether they talk about Ede Malabo in Guinea with another dictator, his longtime friend, when they were doing their drug dealing. Now they are both president. Well, they're both presidents now. So they said they are signing Guinea Nigeria pipeline. I don't even know the meaning, but here, the person, oh,
sinceridad, nuestra esperanza de que con esta armonía que tenemos. Muchas gracias.
Siamese twins joined by the hips and nowhere to run from one another. I clearly enjoyed my stay here. You are a very great host, and I promise you I will behave myself. Concerning Africa, conflict and conflict resolution that were discussed, we discussed various areas of complex mechanism and what are we to promote in hunger. United Nations Assembly, promote peace and stability for our continent, and growth and prosperity for that same continent in the same way that Europe and Americans had helped themselves and find a solution for the conflict. The continent, both inadequate capital, industrialization effort, research and development programs that will enlighten our people and navigate our way through problems. Instead of crisis, conflicts, that's bothersome in the Republic of Congo and others. We have to look inwards to solve these problems for ourselves. We equally discuss areas of security, marine, blue economy, what intercontinental agreement will do for us to promote, food sufficiency for Africa. We are ongoing for that. In the area of African and African Union, we resolved that we work together to make sure that the solution to many of our problems in Africa is skill development program that must enhance the power of our youth. And if we can do that, we have vibrant, highly educated youths who are ready to work and find solutions on their own. Then we will employ technology, collaboration to really promote prosperity. Thank you very much.
Nuisance, Lily.
See, I know they too work my brain. That is why when I listen to Tinubu, I listen to him like I'm listening to a clown that's going to make me laugh. If you listen to Tinubu like you want to pick, I want to try and pick what he's saying. Baba, you can start with, we are going to collaborate on the Africa unity and development, blah, blah, blah. Okay, he's talking about collaboration, African unity. Okay, I'm interested in that. So that like Americans and Europeans have done in the continent or country of Africa and agriculture. We can enhance technology, our people together back to the well of River Ogun and technology. So when Tinubu speaks, you will think, I mean, whenever he says something, they have to have interpreters. Somebody will have to explain to you what he is saying, not what he says by himself. Do you understand? That's how. So it is better when you watch Tinubu. Just watch like you want to watch somebody who's just going to make you laugh. Don't try to focus your brain trying to want to pick or else somebody migraine. If you don't try, I mean, if I am your doctor and I have something to say to you, that's what I'm going to advise you. Well, I'll say, listen, do not look at this content. Do not consume with any serious mind or any serious concentration, just for laugh. That's going to be the only one in prescription when you want to consume Tinubu's content. Don't try to understand him. Or maybe you can. You know, some of us get strong mind past ourselves. You'll be a strong person. Because that's how I felt, right? Even though I don't understand Igbo this much. I know I have enough people who speak Igbos here. Who speak Igbo here. When I saw the chief imam, it's not chief imam or something, but it's actually like an imam from somewhere in Enugu. And it was when I was putting together the stuff around this Hajj fraud. I don't know if Enugu government also paid imams or paid the Muslims in the eastern part of Nigeria to go to Mecca. But it is the same process. When I was trying to just try to understand this context and all that. But I'm going to drop any because me of any migraine. Please, if you are here and you can understand this far, help me. I've been trying to, and this is the only place I could probably get the correct what he's saying. Here is Lemomu Enugu.
Gbadoro Islam n'enu ya. Ọrụ Hajj bụ otu n'ime ya. Yanwa bụ na ọ dị oke mkpa onye Muslim ọbụla nwere uchu na ohere. Nekwa arụ siri ike onye ahụ ga-eji gaa ọrụ Hajj. Onye ahụ gba mbọ gaa ọrụ Hajj. Chineke na-agwa anyị n'ime akwụkwọ nsọ Al-Qur'an sị وَأَذِّنْ فِي النَّاسِ بِالْحَجِّ يَأْتُوكَ رِجَالًا وَعَلَى كُلِّ ضَامِرٍ يَأْتِينَ مِنْ كُلِّ فَجٍّ عَمِيقٍ. Chineke na-agwa anyị n'ime okwu ya dị nsọ n'ime Al-Qur'an si وَأَذِّنْ فِي النَّاسِ gị gbasara ndị mmadụ ozi ọma nke ọrụ Hajj. Gwa ndị mmadụ n'oge ọrụ Hajj erugo, n'oge ọrụ Hajj ebidogo. Ya'tuka rijalan na ndị mmadụ ga-eji ọkpa na-abịa ịga ọrụ Hajj. Wa ala kulli dhamirin ụfọdụ n'ime ha ga-anya ihe ọnyịnya bịa rụọ ọrụ Hajj. Ihe ọnyịnya dị iche n'iche. Oge gboo ihe ọnyịnya aji aga ọrụ Hajj bụ anyịnya ogodo nyanwa bụ camel maọbụ anyịnya ọsọ nyanwa bụ horse. Maọbụ ndị ọzọ ji ụgbọala ma ụgbọ mmiri aga ọrụ Hajj. Kịta ọ dịgo mfe ihe aji aga ọrụ Hajj kịta bụ ụgbọelu nke na-efe efepụ ọsọ nke ukwuu. Ụmụnne nke Chineke na-agwa anyị sị min kulli fajjin amik na ndị mmadụ ga-esite na obodo dị nso na obodo dịkwa tere aka, obodo dị tụtụtụ bịa rụọ ọrụ Hajj. Ọ bụ na ịkpọkọ na ha oke ọrụ Hajj. Nyanwa mere na onye isi anyị bụ imam, onye ndu ekpere anyị wepụtara isiokwu a were ya wee mee okwuchukwu na ụbọchị Jumaa gara aga ka ọ gwa anyị na anyị abanyego na oge eji arụ ọrụ Hajj. Isiokwu o ji mee nyanwa bụ okwuchukwu bụ nnọọ na anyị nwa bụ ndị Muslim abatago n'oge aji arụ ọrụ Hajj. Ụmụnne m ndị nke Islam, ụmụnne m ndị nke Chineke, anyị nwee egwu Chukwu n'elu anyị oge niile. Egwu Chukwu dịrị anyị n'obi ka anyị na-arụ ọrụ maka Chineke, na-eme ihe ọma otu o si masị Chineke, ka anyị na-achọ mmasị nke Chineke oge niile n'ihe anyị na-eme. Chineke na-agwa anyị n'ime akwụkwọ ya bụ Al-Qur'an sị liyashhadu manafi'a lahum, n'ihe ji aga ọrụ Hajj ka ndị mmadụ ga ka ha were anya ha wee fụ ihe ọma Chineke mere n'ime ndụ ha, ka ha were anya ha wee fụ ihe ọma nke siri ike Chineke mere na ebe ha nọ. منافع لهم ويذكر اسم الله في أيام معدودات ka a ga-agakwa ebe ahụ too Chineke bunye aha ya elu maka na Chineke bụ onye a ga-ebunye aha ya elu too ya maka na ọ bụ onye mmamma anyị ga-eto ya mmamma o meela na ihe ọma Chineke nyere anyị site na uchu nke ụwa anyị ji n'aka na-egbo mkpa nakwa ihe ọma nke Chineke nyere anyị ụmụ anụmanụ dị iche n'iche nakwa ihe ọzọ dị iche n'iche arụ siri ike na ike Chineke nyere anyị ji na-akpa ike n'elu ụwa. Ihe a niile bụ ihe ọma Chineke nke Chineke na-agwa anyị n'ime Quran sị wa in ta'uddu ni'matallahi la tuhsuha na ọ bụrụ na ịgụba ihe ọma Chineke mere n'ime ndụ gị chi ga-abọ mana ịgụchabe ya. Ụmụnne m dị nke Chineke wa at'imul ba'isal faqir Chineke na-agwa anyị sị fakulu minha unu gaa ịrụ ọrụ Hajj arụcha ọrụ Hajj na a ga-eme ihe ịchụ àjà a ga-eji nwa atụrụ wee chụọ àjà otu a rụzara ọrụ Hajj ijiri ya chụọ àjà ịgba mbọ ka inyetu ndị enwero ihe a ga-eri inyetu ha. So oge Hajj na-akụzikwana anyị na-ewepụta aka na-enyere ndị mmadụ aka nyere ndị agbata obi gị aka maka na ọ bụ oge pụrụ iche Chineke ji aza ekpere Chineke ji emere ndị mmadụ ihe ọma nabata gị Chineke ga-enwe olileanya ọma ebe ị nọ ịgba mbọ wepụta ihe ị nwere nyere ndị mmadụ aka nyere onye nwero onye ogbenye onye ọ kọrọ inye ya onye ahụ nwee tu ya ọ ga-eji rie ekwe nri ya ọ ga-eji gbokwe mkpa nke ya n'elu ụwa ahụ makwa nyekwara onye ahụ.
I think I should save us the rest, okay? The African Walla said it feels strange to see an Igbo preach Islam. No, there is a part of Enugu. I think Unsuka. Is it Unsuka or what part of Enugu where you really have Igbos who are like, and now they are in Unsuka, and I've never, for once, heard that they've ever been attacked until recently. That Bokwari came and then further divided the people, and a lot of people are just wondering. Like even some Igbos are like so surprised, like no, never. By day, people are existing. Nobody cares about what you are up to. Until Bokwari came. And when Bokwari came, decided to focus on exterminating the Igbos. It put everybody on the edge. And a lot of people were just like, if I say this one the craze, who be this madman? There must never be any Islam in this or that, but it's been there for years that people have been coexisting. Around that time, maybe like say the guy himself can't use social media that even got people more angrier. Because to them, it was like he was seeking an attention, an approval from the Fulani North in the midst of what could be called systemic war against the Igbos. It was around that time he kept posting on social media, oh, our life is in danger. They are threatening us. But they've been there for years. Nobody just kind of like lived their life. All this story of the Igbos will never send their land to you, or say they allow Islam. There are mosques in the eastern part of Nigeria. People lived in their way in a way that, it wasn't really a big thing until Bokwari came. And institutionalized the hatred, institutionalized the division, and the religious supremacy, ethnic supremacy, tribal jingoism or tribal supremacy became a thing of the day. And that lasted for 8 years. Only God knows what's going to be your situation after Tinubu's 8 years, if it lasts that long. The damages done by Bokwari for 8 years cannot be repaired. The division brokered by Bokwari and APC in 8 years in Nigeria can never be matched together. Add that of Tinubu, and you can tell when people like us tell you that break up this shithole now and save lives, because they no get future. APC, Egbekegbe, the party of hate, the party of division, they came to power, and suddenly, the supposed Igbo Muslims are not safe because they also feel like you are just like an internal traitor that could possibly be used. These guys are threatening us, killing us, and using the institution in the country to annihilate us. All because we will never bow for them and their own whatever God, right? This is us. This is it. Nobody should pretend that it's not happening. So if somebody like you now turn around and just throw it at our faces, then who made that happen? Bokwari and APC. That's why you must never, for any reason, support or defend anything APC, because you have no idea what you are supporting. You are supporting a cult group, a deadly, horrible set of human beings who thrives in blood of innocent people. Like they thrive seeing your blood spilled, seeing you hate yourselves, divide yourself and attack yourselves. That is where they derive their strength. They use everything against you, everything. So that guy was preaching about people going to Mecca and the benefit of going and why you shouldn't go if you don't have the money. It is not compulsory that you have to go. Even the only people that should go are those who can afford it. Okay, don't feel bad if you cannot afford to go to Mecca. Just continue your your practice of Islam, and the day that you have enough to do that, you can go. It's beneficial and all that stuff he was preaching. It wasn't kind of inciting anything, and that was months ago, by the way, about 4 months ago. Okay. It's unfortunate. So yeah, we are here now. This is where we are now. Okay. Where all of us, we know that we don't like ourselves anymore. Like maybe we didn't like ourselves a lot for so long, right? But they managed to bury some things that they never believed that bad governance and APC will make us kind of on earth. So a lot of things that they thought were buried remain buried about Nigeria. They are now no longer buried. And right now, even if we are laughing with ourselves, if we are doing all of that, it's pretty much obvious that many of us, the contrapted, people inside that contraption, we can't really wait to kill ourselves once we have the opportunities. Don't let us pretend about that, okay? And that is why we are saying, instead of killing ourselves to see who is more stronger, who has more this or that, how about we sit together and discuss this unholy union and decide if we still want to be together or not, okay? And we are saying this, it's better we do that now before all of us end up in China or Chinese labor camp or any other labor camp for that matter in the future. So yesterday, the news of the confiscation of Nigeria's presidential jet in France was actually the trending news. It was so massive enough that the government of Ogun State had to issue a public apology to the government of Nigeria, Tinubu personally, and then partially to the rest of Nigerians. And it was like a shock they pretended that it was a shock to them, right? That a Chinese company will go and secure a court judgment in faraway France just to confiscate the properties of Nigeria for a debt that only one state, Nigeria have 36 states, including, what do you call it? Give me a circle. Yeah, including, wait, I've actually mixed something up there anyway. Yeah, I'll continue. So what happens is that Nigeria has 36 states plus FCT, okay? Now, one of them, Ogun State, the supposed fourth richest states in Nigeria by IGR, by revenue. It's also one of the poorest states in human capital development generally. So they had a deal in 2001. And let me give you the timeline of the whole story now, okay? In 2001, they had a deal. And that deal was between between Nigeria and China. Obasanjo was president then, and Oshoba was the governor of Ogun State. Ogun State kind of agreed with the Chinese investors to set up a free trade zone, Ogun Free Trade Zone, which was just going to be like an independent zone where all Chinese businesses with Nigeria or that part of Nigeria could go through and then end up in China. But in 2001, this particular firm was given in that area, right? They got over 690 hectares of land. Multiply that 690 by 6. So practically we are looking at 2,900 hectares of land. It is like a whole town. Yeah. A whole town of maybe about 400,000 people who settled down in that place. That was the land given to them, Aworiland. The people of Igbesa and all these places, they are the owners of the land. No compensation, no nothing. But Chinese investors paid Ogun State. They paid federal government. Because the federal government, who happen to be the guarantor, the meantime, whatever, right? They are the ones who stand in for the Nigerian businesses. Chinese, government who stood in for the Chinese businesses. So at that high level bilateral stuff, that was when they struck the deal. But nothing happened on that land until 2009. When, in fact, it was actually like a 2010, when Gbenga Daniel was governor. So he finally sort of made them start something, so to say, by the Chinese counterpart appointing who they kind of, you will call the group managing director for a company called Zhuhai Zhongfu Industrial Group. So the person who was handling that was appointed as the what do you call it? Was appointed as the head of the Ogun Guangdong Free Trade Zone back then. So which means they paid for their own portion of the land to the Ogun State government, who never paid any compensation to the landowners. 23 years ago, thereabout. Then in 2011, they said that Zhongshan set up a local entity called Zhongfu International Investments. So, like I said, they are the ones who are like to handle and manage the entire space by then. Okay, so the Chinese firm started construction. They started building this, building that, everything that they needed. It was meant to be an industrial hub or free trade zone where everything that happened in there is not going to be taxed. But it's going to create jobs. It's going to create a local economy and an economy for the local people there. It was a great idea, sort of. But it was the politicians' way of robbing the people, pretending that they wanted to help them. So in 2012, that was 2012. Finally, they appointed. Okay, hang on. By 2011, Irokunle Omomoshi became the governor that replaced Daniel. Then he struck his own deal and said, "I'm the one in charge now. They have to talk to me." So they paid him too in order to continue this stuff. So this company now appointed another interim manager to manage this their new city they are building. They paid for it. We are yet to confirm how much they paid, but we'll get to that one. So they said in 2016, after, you see all this while, right? They were building, they've started their business as well. Okay. Then by 2016, 4 years after Irokunle Amosun struck a new deal, got his own share, his own cut. About the LIA just changed the game in 2016. First, they arrested all the Chinese there working in that place. In those industries, all those factories, they arrested all of them. Before they know them, Nigeria, Then Bokwari was the president, right? So Nigeria cancelled all their visas. They arrested them. The next thing, they deported them. Kilo happen because Ogun State government has cancelled the agreement that they signed together in 2001. Amosun cancelled it. And the Bokwari's government cancelled their visa. It was like they robbed them. It's like come and build these things, and then we will just take everything from them and chase them away. Just like that. But not just like that. So they deported them, they sent them away and all of that stuff. I don't know what happened to those properties or those in the industry they built. I don't know what happened to that one, though. In that their free trade zone, oh. But it's probably dead now. Nothing is happening there. And if there's anything, probably skeletal. But the people didn't go away. So they approached courts. The court of arbitration. And the court of arbitration is the same all over the world. If you sue, you can sue any company anywhere in the world. Especially if you go to the UK or you go to the US. So they went to the UK. And Nigeria went there too. Yeah, Bokwari, Ogun, they sent lawyers to go and say what they did was right in 2016. So by 2021, the UK courts ruled. Magbo, on the 26th of March, 2021, the tribunal shared by Lord Neuberger, the former president of the United Kingdom Supreme Court, ruled that Nigeria breaches its obligation under the China-Nigeria Bilateral Trade Agreement and issuing a final award of $55,675,000 in addition to an interest of, they believe that their business could have fetched them money if these politicians didn't truncate that for no reason, right? So they could have gained. So the court they got ordered a $9.4 million interest added to that money. They also said 2.82,864,000 pounds sterling, right? That Nigeria must pay that to Zhongshan, the company. And the total was put at $74 million in 2021. Mind you, that wasn't the first time that the properties of Nigeria, this is not the first time that this company is going after the properties of Nigeria. Now, because they went after the presidential jet, that's why, that is why it seems to be the loudest now, right? Listen, sometimes, right, in 2020, they said, even though, like I said, they sent lawyers for effort to try to stop the case, failed. They lost. Remember that. Then last year, in 2023, they said, Nigeria now put up a case of the properties of Nigerian government have immunity all over the world. Yeah, some of you are already reading all the nonsense from Tinubu and co. They argued that in the UK court last year. They told the UK court that we are a country, we are a government. Even if we owe money, our properties abroad, they have immunity. They lost. Or to lose, They lost that argument in the same UK court that you know something, They said that, and this was in fact, let's roll it backward. Before the final judgment in 2020, before the judgment in 2021, in 2022, before their appeal that they attempted in 2023 to claim that they had immunity, properties of Nigeria have immunity in 2023. Now, in 2022, right, UK courts ruled that two property, Nigerian property in Liverpool, Nigeria get two properties for Liverpool. And they were supposed to be the old embassy of Nigeria in the UK 34 years ago. That Liverpool embassy of Nigeria used to work. But the property is still there. The other one is already like dilapidated. It's like already falling apart. They've not put it to use in the last 34 years. These people, these Chinese people, they found the property in the UK. They've taken it over. I don't know if you know that. Just to claim part of this their money. So Nigeria now said, na embassy, the embassy of Nigeria on the foreign land, it has immunity. Short dead. That was in 2022. Immunity. Immunity from what? So those two properties have already been claimed by this Chinese company. So when the Chinese company now heard that, since then, Bokwari used to go to the UK. So in 2023, they filed for an appeal to say they have immunity. They should stop this company from taking the properties of Nigeria. They don't have any plan of paying their money or anything. No, they said they were trying to settle out of court. What do you want to settle out of court? These people have lost money. You said they should come and invest in your country. They signed the agreement. Somehow, you just canceled it. No explanation, no nothing. Like you do in Nigeria, like we'll rob them. Nothing will happen. Anyway, since Tinubu know they come UK, now France in they go. The company now went to a French company, a French court. They also went to an American court. All this thing where you hear now, it don't happen since 2016. This whole thing that you are now hearing, and some of you are going to be like, hey, why is that? No. It's been ongoing since 2016. It's one of the Oribrukus that Bokwari APC did to you in that contraption. Now, the judgment time, they hear the judgment now. So, they said, this one, they call UK. This one, now France, and they go. So then chase and go France. Discovered that 3 presidential jets are parked on, are parked at the Paris airport. 3 presidential jet, Nigeria presidential jet, 3 parked at. One of them is going through, is brand new. They're supposed to be a brand new, but now refurbished Tokumbo, Aluku. So it's going through what they call they are customizing it, Sha. So they went to court in France, and France said, yeah, you can take the planes. Do you like the planes? Say yes. Is that not too much more than your money? We don't care. We want the planes. Okay, take them. That's the news you heard. In America, they already secured another judgment. When Nigeria tried to stop them, there are 2 steps. Sorry, they secured another judgment in the US. The one that allowed them also that they have the rights. You see, argued April 22nd, 2024. Decided on the 9th of August, 2024. Here is another American court judgment that says, anywhere they see property of Nigeria, may they take them. See, France, this is what you hear now. France, you hear more. This Chinese firm, is targeting Nigeria asset in 8 countries. Anywhere where they see Nigeria property, collect them. Are you with me? So what they are now trying to do now is just to say, you know what? Let us negotiate. Baba could see negotiation, pay them the compensation for God's sake. And the Awori people, it is time for you to hold all this rogue responsible. What they do with the money these Chinese people pay them? Because if these people got the lands for free, they won't even have the, well, maybe they will still go to court. Because they have their investment there, they build all the buildings, all the machinery, everything they brought to that place. They are rotting away in that free trade zone as we speak right now. The owners have been chased out of Nigeria. Their visa cancelled since 2016. If now you invest somewhere, then chase you away. You go just walk away. Would you?
It's high time people started taking this administration very serious. Like, you need to watch the administration. Many people, they listen to news. You're supposed to be listening to news every second in Nigeria. I believe many people now don't know this information. Many people don't even know at all. It's in I won't talk now. Now, if you say you could just go about your normal business every day when you wake up, you could go about your normal business. It's high time you started taking this administration very serious. You know, say anything can happen. These people feel wake up any moment, any time. Don't tell you say it don't happen. No. You don't know about this one. 2 news. Number 1, I have said they seize presidential jet for for French country. 3 presidential jets, including the new one. They seize them the way custom think they seize people goods for Nigeria. These people don't see us finish. For their mind, wait till I go feed do now. God have mercy upon us. They won't make the president begin to trek. So all the people now when they go all those French country now, you guys stay careful. Because as they seize your presidential jet, they will seize you. No, Nigeria, since I'm joined. I'm not enter. They don't rob us for grand. We know if we can't get out again. Imagine a whole Niger where everybody they fear. You know, say if we do wild like this for outside, people they fear. And they talk to seize the presidential. They feel they don't do anything. We know their president. Seize them first. Second news. This one paid me past. I hear say there's a plan for this administration to retain medical practitioners in Nigeria. Guys, if you go school, finish, talk, say you study medicine, they will retain you for Nigeria. You go nowhere. You know, say many people from Nigeria will tell you, I want to study medicine. After that, I'll just japa, go abroad, go the earn better salary. Now that salary world that's the aim for Nigeria, you go earn I'm here. All those, my wife studied nursing. My wife, she studies nursing. And once she finish now, we'll go abroad. Now life day here. So would they talk, say would they see angry nurses before? now we'll go see them. Nurse will be say implant not to jack by can't hold up say say they Nigeria. Nurse and doctors they go they carry syringe they come like say they're gone. If they carry them, they go they looking for bed. Now you say yes. Oh yeah, now turn your hands. Turn your hands. Now you gonna tell them, nurse, wait till you carry. Turn your hands first na syringe. With anger. You go see nurse go they come like the entire side ward like criminal with syringe. Turn your hands, I don't want to touch you. He go aim you. Turn am well. Tap. Those when they go give you for 7 days, they say, my brother, I don't have time. I have another job what I go do. And they drive keke. Turn your hands. Say, doctor, but they start saying that 7 days I go take this medicine. I think I don't get time. Turn them. You go take his junction finish. You go hospital finish. Cause they sick. If person see you, they come out from hospital like this. They come like this. If person see you for road, they walk out like this. They go, this one way they walk out like this. Be like say there, you go hospital. Say yes, sir. Which doctor give you this injection? And Dr. Chinedu and Dr. Femi. You go tell Dr. Chinedu, Dr. Femi. People work hard for mine say they want travel abroad. Now you go meet. Now, if you want to go hospital, if you want to make doctor inject you, you go ask them, doctor, please, what do you feel? What do you feel about people that want to leave Nigeria? You go listen to them. If you tell you, say, well, actually, leaving Nigeria is the best option. I don't know what everybody's doing here. You go tell us, doctor, no touch my ass.
No, he injects me. I don't want to inject again. In fact, doctor, I'm well.
It's called a funny man. Or, sorry, funny comedian. So you have to type it as a 4. That's a 4, number 4. Then UWNY comedian. He's a great guy. I love his, I actually love his, his crafts. The way he uses his own comedy to pass, political conscious, messages. I like that. That's the kind of comedy you should be listening to. Not the ones who want to show you yansh and show you, Anyway, that's him. And when you look at the rogues in Nigeria and how theatrical they are, remember when they said that Buratai the butcher made his money from selling a snake venom? Princess, African Wahala, Abi, who is around here? Martinelli, are you there? See, here is Alagba Buratai the butcher. Ejo Buratai did about Buratai snakes are already grown. No, this is where they said he made this billions of naira or hundreds of millions of dollars. The defense budget. They are getting money to buy 2 properties for his 2 wives in UAE, Dubai. And we join if you don't mind.
Sorry, sir.
Once you see, can this first people behind so that it was.
Come and see. Come.
Can you see, can this first.
Come up.
These are King Cobras, they are fighting already.
Once you are here, once the house, so look at how the once you are here.
Okay. So whenever the net is open, they are ready to strike. If this one strike you, 1 hour, 30 minutes, no medical attention, you are gone.
Where you going?
So this one's, their poison is highly economical. 1 meal of syringe of the snake poison is costing no less than 15 to 20,000 naira. Once you extract it, they take it to the lab, conduct research, and produce the antivenom.
That's my life.
There are people that are sent here.
Come.
You can come this side, please. Let us be going. Auntie.
Sorry, sir.
Be like say 1 true process did here. Baba, we go start this snake venom business. So, we get 1 anaconda, 2 cobras. Baba, that's something though, right? If it is that profitable, what are we doing here? We can possibly start the business. And by this time next year, Martinelli, you can begin to go and price your own any latest airplane that you like. The Bresniloma no plane. Euro Africa wala. Only Bresniloma no a lazy choice area in Canada. If Buratai the butcher could make so much money from this 1 anaconda, 2 cobras, Tofirale Megis in Dubai, Baba, what are we doing here? Anyway, I saw a woman and I was wondering why she was so mad at the very dark man. You know that very dark man guy, right? So this very dark man was asking about Yeye Bello. See, Yeye Bello stole money. People where Yeye Bello stole the money from. They are now asking very dark man, your papa get money for Ogun State. Why are you asking for Yeye Bello? You cannot fight for, let me tell you something. you cannot fight for Nigerians. And that is why they say, those of you where they call yourself activists, where whenever you are fighting the oppressors because of the oppressed, I beg no use to handle. That's why they say if you are fighting the oppressor, you must use one hand. This one, you use it to guide yourself from the oppressed. We go to tell say, who ask you? Here we ask you, what is your business? You better shut up your mouth like this lunatic.
Very dark man. Man, not the hear Yaya Bello name for your mouth. You are a very stupid human being. Are you from Ogun State? Shey na we complain for you say our money lost. Where you they say EFCC never fit provide them Yaya Bello by now. Are you mad or something? You dey craze? They tell you say Yaya Bello now all those people where you they drag. Very dark, useless woman. Be careful. Not be everywhere you they carry your mouth you they go. Very dark man. Be careful. I just watched your video few minutes ago. You are vomiting nonsense concerning Yaya Bello. May God punish you. Punish your papa. Your papa get money for Kogi Bank. Abi your papa invest anything for Kogi State. When you come online, God they talk to if they no catch Yaya Bello, this one that one. May God punish your useless life. We cannot even accommodate dirty human being like you in Kogi State. Very dark, useless human being. And I now see why everybody against you. I now see why your sister, Abi Zigod, waiting be her name, where the US. I now see why she's against you. Because you are so useless and so mannerless. Shey Yaya Bello na your mate, Abi, are you crazy for your head? Very dark, useless woman be. Let me know here Yaya Bello name for your mouth again. Very
ẹni òfò ni ẹ ṣòfò láyé ẹ tún ṣe lálìkìyàmọ ẹ̀yin rádaràda wọ̀nyí. ẹni òfò ni ẹ ṣòfò láyé ẹ tún ṣe lálìkìyàmọ ẹ̀yin rádaràda wọ̀nyí. ẹni òfò ni ẹ ṣòfò láyé ẹ tún ṣe lálìkìyàmọ ẹ̀yin rádaràda wọ̀nyí.
Èmi, human rights activist, but all ṣe pé fún mi. I go comot clothes, wear basket. When they tell you say, I dey fight for you, they swear for me, fight for you. Aronye. You cannot fight for Nigerians, so don't try it to malama deceive Have to budget 419. We just want kind of make yourself feel good. That's where we get mental problem. Attention seeker. You go say you dey fight for Nigeria. You dey fight for who? Papa to bale jafura re, papa ko koshikuro lọ́nà je brown to anwa jujare. Oh, cripple, DT. You know blind, you know deaf. You get two leg, you get two hand. It be like say you even still get brain inside your konkolokoro. One activist to fight for you. Amy activist to fight for you. Touch for me. So what are you going to be doing if I'm fighting for you? What are you going to be doing? You'll be watching me. Abi, you'll be watching and I'll be fighting. Abi, don't fight for Nigerians who are not ready to fight for themselves. Always know this and you know peace. That's how I kind of maintain my peace. When they come here, Maiyegun, thank you, Jare, for fighting for us. So, Lord, you are NC. Otiri activist, Abi. We come fight for you. I mean, fight for you. So, what are you going to be doing? Like, oh, I'm mentally retarded. So, you now need somebody like me to now become your macho man, Abi. People need to fight for themselves. Make them fight for themselves. They go ask you, say, who sent you? Leave them alone. We love our oppressors. And they can be very, very deadly with that, about that too. They can kill you. For the same oppressors where they kill them. So why would you start saying, I'm fighting for my people? Fighting for your people. God. Now, so that woman, Bill, I want to one here. That woman, she is probably one of those APC, of, and sort of feels slighted. One of those people who watches the video every time all of you talk about Yeye Bello, the Kogi ones, the people from Kogi that will kind of hate you. Shut up your mouth. What do you know? All this thing is politics. Now his political enemies are after him. Did we tell you that our money is missing? We tell them about your low. He's saying that did we tell you that our money is missing? You better watch your mouth. You better watch. Yeye Yeye Bello na your mate. Ìlú ti dàrú wèrè ló pọ̀ jù Nàìjíríà ń sìn. It is not an exaggeration. Wèrè wà everywhere gan. And when I say wèrè, I'm not saying pé àwọn èèyàn tó yẹ kán sán lórí o, àwọn tó yí lórí. And I'm not saying it in a pé yí lórí o sọ pé àwọn ẹni yá wèrè gan o. Bàbá wèrè confirm mental ló wà ń lu yẹn gan sìn. Ìlú yẹn ti yà àwọn èèyàn wèrè gan. They go kill you if you try to kind of go after the oppressive criminals. They will kill you. They will justify it. So, normal. Do you think that's normal? Do you think it is normal for people to kind of defend their oppressors? Stockholm syndrome, Muni. Stockholm, no, ni. Stockholm syndrome, ni. Where the oppressed become so much infatuated and in love with their oppressors. So whenever they are oppressed, they blame themselves. Maybe if we behave very well, maybe master will be happy with us today. Did you see how he beat us yesterday? Because one of us failed to clean the desk after serving him water. And he beat him to the point that he broke the hand of Tamedun. And you know something? We know that our Oga get temper. He has temper issue. But most of the time, we know that he loves us. He loves us. He loves us. If you can, do you know that 2 days ago, he just called one of us to come and come and finish his leftover juice. Which master will actually let you drink from the same cup of his leftover juice? Our boss. He loves us. Every time he gets angry, we must have done something wrong. It's our fault. If we behave very well, he will never be angry. Did you not see that sometimes he kind of joke with us? It's only that when he beat us to the point that you either lose a tooth, lose an eye, lose an arm, or lose something, shall end up in the pen. It is called Stockholm syndrome, where the oppressed, where slaves get so used to their own slave masters that whenever they get punished or beaten, they blame themselves. And if anybody says, why are you treating them like that? They will come after you. Shall we complain to you? What is your problem? What is your own? Mind your business. Do you know that this man loves us? What is did we complain to you that we are suffering? It is called Stockholm syndrome. You can see what level you are. Okay, some don't turn to mental problem. I am not here to diagnose anybody. You can self-diagnose based on this these factors I have explained to you. In that place, I want lunatic to take over asylum. It is a place where anything goes. That you are see people in that place now kind of they live by the day. You know, when people leave and say, Papa, what can you plan next week? Because me, I'm thinking that Benny, don't think I don't get plan. I wake up tomorrow first. You don't get plan for next week. What about future? Benny, if you future ledger, na person where they alive, they get future. I wake up tomorrow first. That is what they have subjected the people to. And that's how majority are living now. Living for the day or living by the day and say, well, we'll see what tomorrow will be like. Any plan, about me only plan, all plan for me. Because which plan you won't have when you don't get money to execute any plan? Won't you leave it in the hand of God? No be so. About ni plan here. You get food. I eat first. We'll go talk about plan later. That is what they have turned the people into. So let's see how that goes. And see how many people you need to come and fight for you. When you are still able, you are still able-bodied, right? You can fight for yourself. You look for Messiah. Baba, Omani lati gbavisa Jerusalem. Yeni Israel. One sobiti won sin Jesus si Olugbala. To ba debe, right? Wow, need lati lo meet if you are looking for a savior. If you are not ready to save yourselves, right? You only continue to be manipulated by chancers who are going to leverage on your ignoramus or your ignorance. I'll leave on like that. I want to open the line and I will be back before we do that. Okay, so if you have to go, remember, like the broadcast if you have to go. And if you want to stay back and then contribute as well, sure. you can do that as well on the line. So the line will be open soon. But if you have to go, remember, like the broadcast before 10, and I will be back. So I do have my first caller this afternoon, and I just want to quickly say this is an announcement, okay? A few ones before I bring on my caller. So the Yoruba Union Summit is now just 7 days old. That means next week Friday, a lot of us are going to be meeting in Glasgow for the first time, and we are going to spend 3 days together. If you come for that summit, so far so good. To the people who have purchased their own tickets, the ticket is still very much available for everyone who wants to be there. But you will need to book yourself an hotel or where you're going to stay for those 3 days. And then, yeah, we will be deliberating on the mission, aims and objective, mission and vision of the Yoruba Union, which is something great, an intervention that is just about to happen to the polity in that contraption. So you can be part of it. A great deal. Also, to those who, what's the other one? To our members, the newly joined members of the Yoruba Union, which is the yorubaunion.org. I want to say a big welcome to all of you. Take your time, befriend people. And once your membership is verified, which is so straightforward, okay? I'll share more on that on this program this afternoon before we go. So let's take this. My first call. Hello.
Hello, dear Baba.
Martinelli. Obo Baba. You hear me that time now? We go do this snake business, so Baba. What are we doing here, man?
We have to. But Baba, me, I know one snake oil. Remember that?
No snake oil, snake venom. Money oro ejo ni
I don't want Baba me affect bobo yen. Why would I want snake venom when snake fit swallow 20 billion? Baba, now what for you? Why would you be looking for snake oil when you can send the snake to Aso Rock to go and swallow 25 billion?
Me, I just think about legit. You know, me, I'm used to legit.
Baba, forget
just go buy the snake where they swallow money.
No, Baba, this is a criminogenic society, so we have to treat it as such. Baba, why would you be going for snake oil when the snake can go and find and enter CBN and swallow 200 billion?
So it is actually a criminal offense to be lawful in a lawless society.
Exactly. You know, say that snake oil when they do now, they feel arrest you for doing snake oil. They will say you want to compete with Puratai.
Right,
so why will you be doing that when you can just send the snake to a JAMB office, to CBN, to EFCC office to go and be swallowing all the money?
Billion. I see.
Billion. Easy peasy. You know my easy Jew.
For me, it's a video yeni. If I don't see that video, I feel recognize the snake and see how if he procure that.
No
I
worry.
just thought that if Anaconda, Atitu Cobra, if they can procure 2 properties in Dubai, and Louis, why are we here?
Baba,
you now property about that one.
Island in our Fera. Island, you know the island where I don't define by
Okay.
Yeah, last year, in the island in last year. Say you not say you no one guessing. And she left a money be. Now go hear what eventually. Soon as no one guessing. Eventually, we no go get anything to talk to. Like we don't even get anything to tell you now. Like Maiyegun they talk. Nobody is coming to save anybody.
Nobody's going to tell anyone.
Nobody.
And I'm happy
to show that woman's video from Kogi State. Maiyegun, have you been to Kogi State?
I have not.
Maiyegun, I served in Kogi State in 2010. I was a youth corper in Kogi, bro. I'm from Edo State, and Edo State is backward. But my brother, please go to Kogi State.
So when you talk Kogi, Edo.
Baba, I get hope, bro. I served in Ida local government. Baba, that place was so backward that I couldn't even stay there. I had to coast. I had to pay people. You know, I knew the baby said.
You know.
Baba, for night, I'm only be for June. In the night, you can't even locate the next bed. Bro, for the 1 year that I served in Kogi, I don't think we had light for more than 7 days.
For a whole year, 65 days.
Yes. Yeah, I served there. I was a youth corper there. I did voters registration there. I did election. Jonathan's election. Maiyegun, we were counting ballot papers in the local government headquarters, and they were announcing results in Lokoja. That was the first time.
But the result was.
Me, I was an election officer. It was an activity that I participated in. It was a process that I was part of. We were counting. We have not even counted up to half. I think what he announced result. When you talk about writing result, I saw it with my 2
when you say backward, you mean like all these anomalies, right? That the people are so submissive, like it just feel normal there. No resistance per se there.
You can't explain. It's not something you can explain to the average person for them to understand. It is only a Nigerian that we understand that misery and that level of backwardness. It is a level of backwardness that is strange to the average properly thinking mind. Bro, and they are so comfortable. Bro, in Lokoja, I lived in Lokoja. I lived in Commissioner's Quarters.
Capital.
Brother, in Lokoja, they don't have water. In Lokoja, we buy water to bath, water to drink. The pure water they drink when I did
it. If that woman hear you right now, he go tell you, say, what's your business?
Well, it's none of my business. Now from Lokoja, I follow come London. When I saw the shake in Lokoja, that was when I said, you know what? I cannot be a part of this system. I left. Baba, I left Nigeria.
Yeah.
Bro, people were getting killed just so that Audu, that useless idiot, just so that he can become governor. You remember Audu now? People were killed because of that man. Bro, go to that man's local government, Baba. Go and see the level of poverty. And you are looking for people Nigerians are looking for people to fight for you. Today now, I've been in the chat since morning. I don't see one single Muslim in the chat coming to come and call out their Muslim brothers. But if you're talking about Adeboye now, talking about Udeko, they are all there in capital letters. Any Muslim, you are our Muslim brothers. Why can't you people call out your religious leaders? Why? Why can't you? Why can't you call out your religious? Election came and everybody in the South got bullied to accept Muslim ticket. We accepted it. But now you people are failing. And we are calling you people, you people cannot even join us to call out your criminal leaders. But if it's pastors they're talking about now, you are all in the comment section.
Everybody knows that we're all kidding.
I know yourself. I'm not going to call your names, but you all know yourself. If you are listening to my voice,
everybody know what they do. We all know what we are
doing. They know. Emma draw they save your war. All of now, Emma Shokuni. You get me? All of now.
We wait for saviors, right?
They wait for savior.
It is well.
When all of you are up 90, me, I know this 90 billion, everybody no jembe.
Baba, I won't be bazaar, they say. Like people, they load their bank accounts. It is so easy to trace. Ali will tell you foreign account, Baba. This one not even transfer money abroad. Leader of NACO, right? They don't quick also trace il be meta. Il est aussi run in May 2024. Baba sorry rally only 80 million, 90 million, 40 million. Kilo day.
And these are the same Olori Burukus that will come out and say, oh, this Nigeria can never change.
You
This Nigeria is talking this is Olori Buruku ni gbogbo yin, and we know all of you. No matter how much you try to disguise our money, we know you.
We can see
we know
disguise.
you. Continue. Maiyegun.
Martinelli, thank you
that
so much,
microphone,
Baba.
keep it loud. Keep the microphone loud. Ladies and gentlemen, we are over how many thousand? I know all of you, because they're talking about Muslim leaders. You will not like the program, and you will only like the program.
We'll leave it that way. Martinelli. Thank you. Yeah, I have another caller though. Man, there's something. I have a good news. That's how I feel, right? Yoruba Union as this, newly formed kind of coming together membership. This is our membership drive of a thing, right? I have seen people, Yorubas, from more than 11 countries who have actually joined us, verified themselves, and if you know what it takes to become a verified member of the union, all those things, the documentation needed, and then you have people from 11 countries, over 40 people who are now members of the union in 1 week. That is one good news I'm taking from. I know say the week never finish, but that is one good news I'm actually taking away. What do you call it? From this whole exercise in the last 1 week. Okay. So tomorrow now we have a short and mini fundraiser. I'm going to actually ask you for money tomorrow. Yeah, it's also towards finalizing what we are building. I'll tell you more about it tomorrow. Okay. I am personally so happy that in my own theory, right, the same platform, the same us that moved from 0 members to over nearly 50 members now. One of these days, I'm going to tell you when we cross 500, which is 5,000. And if you know the value, you know something, what we are building here is that we are building value that is just so more than what money can buy. And I'm personally happy. I don't know. I just have to tell you. Yeah. Hello.
Hello, Maiyegun General. Good morning. This is the African Wahala.
The African Wahala. Baba, how are you today?
Yes, sir. I am doing good. Very, very well.
Thank you so much, man. Please.
Always great to catch the morning show for many reasons, including entertainment, whether we like it or not. Whether we like it or not, as depressing as Nigeria is, we still have to watch our mental health.
You get
yes.
So that's why I
we still have to watch our mental health.
But suddenly I was like, stop laughing. I'm serious. I want us to stop laughing. But I don't know. I just kept making, I hope the message is not lost on us though.
No, it's not. I mean, it cannot be 100% transmitted because at the end of the day, we are human beings. And, many of us are stubborn. Many of us are unfortunately enslaved. We refuse to leave that slavery. And that's the reason I'm calling. I want to psychoanalyze that young lady from Ogun State. That lady came out ravaging, being very, very violent, seeking to remain in slavery.
Proud.
It's a very strange behavior, but we have to understand where this originates from. It's the way we were raised as people. A lot of us just feel like we have to compete. We have to be on the same level as other people. It now became a competition an Olympics of poverty. Who has more poverty between me and you? Oh, my own poverty is a little bit better than yours, so I'm better than you. And it's ridiculous. Like, I have a friend in the comment section, he goes by the name Star Daniel. He got upset when we all started roasting Kogi State. And to my friend Star Daniel, trust me, peace and blessings to you. Respect. I believe that person is from Kogi, and I could sense that he got upset because we are talking about Kogi State the way we are. Mr. Star Daniel, you need to understand that. Listen, I'm from Ijebu land, and Ijebu is also fucked. Okay. It's not like I'm targeting you or anybody is looking at Kogi State like a horrible place. It is horrible. Me personally, I've been going to Kogi State since 1989. Wow. So you can't tell me anything about Lokoja or Bajana, all those places. Those are places that I'm very, very familiar with. It's a horrible place. Kogi State is horrible. Kogi is horrible. Bro, Kogi is trash to the highest level. Do not try to sugarcoat it. Kogi is garbage. Period. And I'm not going to deny that.
Lucky places too, with horrible.
Kogi is horrible.
Politicians successfully.
I mean, there is no defense for a place where 90% of the citizens have no access to basic amenities, no running water, no electricity, no good roads, no good schools, no nothing. The only thing they have access to is poverty on a day-to-day basis, just like the rest of us across the country. So you don't need to be upset. Don't be upset. Listen, try and train yourself to not react when people say stuff that hurts your feelings, especially when it's true. Because all you're doing is you're defending the mess that exists. You're defending Audu. You're defending Yaya Bello. Don't defend these guys. These guys are criminals. They've made Kogi State hell. The same way Dapo Abiodun made Ogun State hell. Amosun, or what's that previous guy's name?
Amosun, Daniel.
Oshoba. All these criminals, they destroyed Ogun State, bro. So you should be angry. If anybody calls Kogi State trash, don't say a word, although it might hurt your feelings.
The Yoruba side is better. He's not getting the message still. We are talking
about Star Daniel. It's not about
the failed successive government enough that they've normalized failure in a way that people are comparing failure. That one is better than this one. This one is better.
They want us to glamorize. They want us to glamorize something useless. They want us to glamorize them doing their job. You as a leader, you've stolen money that was supposed to be used to build roads. You stole that money. You used part of that money to pay your children's school fees for the next 7 years in an American school. Okay, we understand. Is there anything to glamorize about that? If this guy stole $100,000, he used $80,000 to pay the children's school fees. The remaining $20,000, he built a little road from Lokoja, that confluence intersection, the junction at the confluence, all the way to like the commissioner's quarters in Lokoja. Oh yeah, people are going to be worshiping. Oh, this is a good governor. He loves us. We love this leader. He's our leader. But he's a criminal.
And now at least he's done something. Other people have left it for. Do you know how many years the road has been there? All these people not do him. He don't do him. So at least let's at least appreciate him as oh my God.
No, don't appreciate mediocrity, my brother. You're just one level below that woman that was ravaging, angrily, violently seeking slavery. That woman that was just defending Yahaya Bello. If you are defending what Kogi State looks like, saying that Kogi State looks good, you are one level below her.
After hearing all he did, like after hearing everything you heard, and all you could take out of it is to feel like it's just his political enemy. Now only him go first you.
I beg. So my people, don't allow this. Don't settle down for mediocrity. We deserve better. And respect to you, my brother or my sister, Star Daniels. Peace and blessings to you. No disrespect to you. I'm just sharing my opinion. And to everybody else, the way that we get indoctrinated into loving these evil that we've been forced to adjust to is mostly through religious indoctrination, cultural and traditional bullshit indoctrination. They tell us that, oh, it's our culture, it's our tradition. No. If our culture and tradition is all about poverty, then we need to throw it away. Thank you so much, my general.
You have a good one.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you so much, the African Wahala. Here is another caller. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Maiyegun, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. Adeza, is that you, sir?
Yeah. It's me.
That's Adeza. Yeah, please. Go on.
I don't want people to overreact about that lady that speaks concerning Yaya Bello. Did that lady look like a person that is well, or that is speaking for the people of
I don't see such person that's mentally okay. She was like angry and said, "Is the money stolen by Yaya Bello your money?" That's her argument. What's your business? Is your money? So damn it.
I'm from Kogi State. I'm from Kogi Center.
Kogi, brilliant. Cousin too.
Yeah, where Bello came from. That's the same local government. Understand?
So
I was talking with the same local government, Okene local government, both from Okene local government. So you see, when I spoke with some of my friends while I was even in Nigeria, then that we expect something better than what Bello is doing now. And even when they did the election and the election was just too bad to be good. You know what somebody told me? He said why they like it is that the Igala people have been leading all these years. Now they have the opportunity, so none of them will say anything. I said, what have you gained in his looting? That is why instead of going to Igala, they prefer coming back to Okene, Kogi Center. I said, you people continue to live in slavery. When you go through the local government, everything, nothing seemed to be good. And I told him that, do you know that Kogi State is the first capital in Nigeria, federal capital in Nigeria? Go and read the history. Okay? Go and read the history. It's the first capital in Nigeria. When you pass through both the inner and outside road, nothing seems to be good here. Understand? In fact, it is because it is in the central area that people pass. Otherwise, something that is outskirts. In fact, it will not be anything to be reckoned with.
Exactly. It is like a sad tale. You see, Lokoja is still, as much as Lokoja doesn't even really look like a capital, they are still bragging.
It doesn't look like capital.
It's now looking like capital. It used to be worse than this. I say, this one are your capital. They say, yeah, this is our capital. Oh my God.
Even Okene itself is better than Lokoja.
At least Okene, Okene is busy, it's pretty much like more developed. Yeah. I'm talking about administrative capital. Here you should see something that says, oh, look at that, but no. These guys are so, but I've never seen this kind of human beings per se or anywhere in the world, though. That you are looters, Abi, great, you are looters. But now your country, Abi, fix things, make things look better, and then steal money. But these ones, no, they don't send.
Yeah, like the issue of EFCC and ICPC. Those institutions, I think those are institutions and Nigerians should be targeting to actually fight in the nearest future. Because the people, all this money we're saying people are stealing, this institution, they are aware of it.
Yes.
The same institution who cannot defend the national asset against these evil men, they will be going after Nigerians. Understand? Going after Nigerians, tracking Nigerians who actually say, no, this thing these people are doing are evil. Do you understand?
I do.
I overheard that they are shutting down the account of those leader of the protest. But they cannot shut down the account of Gadola. They can't shut down the account of other Nigerian leaders who have stolen the national treasury. They couldn't that. The bandits who are dashing money to the people publicly, they can't shut down their account. It's the account of Nigeria who come out to fight for their right. They are shutting down. I think these are the institutions that Nigeria are supposed to target in the future to fight them, either to close them or to burn them down. You know, when you are talking of issue of Gandola's money, you know, Gandola, if you have a nation that work like where me and you are now, Gandola supposed to be in jail, supposed to be in jail.
And now, most of those properties and money already like confiscated by the states. Like everybody would don't say like everything there has his name on it, right? Everything would have been taken over by now by the state, but Nigeria, no, he's still spending his money.
He was stealing. The wife is stealing. The children are stealing. So, and the people are coming to defend them. And the state government come out to say that the file is missing. In this age we are, the file, if the physical file is missing, what of the electronic file? Those ones they are missing again.
Happen to the lawyer's own copy. You are putting together a case, and then you went to court to pick up a submission so that the court can choose. If you go and pick up a case in court, Baba, do you submit all your case file to them? Like these guys don't even think like they are talking to you to sensible people, but they've always like been getting away with such.
Okay. Yeah, somebody talking of a brutality using something, snake something.
Snake.
My brother, these are deception. It's just like when you see somebody, when I was in Nigeria, if somebody give you a complimentary card that is a business tycoon, he control most things, but when you go there, there's nothing on ground. Understand? They are just using those things to loan that money. If he's so rich, why is he going to do government appointments? Do you understand?
Ambassador.
All those ones. Burutai is a nation, a good nation, supposed to be in jail. The role play.
And now?
The role we play, we know all of them. I want to speak to my wife. I say, may God help me. If God help me to become a president in Nigeria, we are going to assume the dead body of some people and judge them. Even the dead body, we assume it.
You get that? And then convict them.
We will assume.
Which death?
Send them to jail.
Send them to death. They say, but you don't die. No. Burn the bones.
Yes. So that's how bad we rated some of them. Understand? Because of the role they play. Like the Shettima that is saying that 8,000 naira will change any reasonable Nigeria.
You hear that?
The federal government to begin to pay him 8,000 naira now. Let's begin to pay him 8,000 naira. They use 21 billion naira to complete his whole house.
They don't rate
the house is legal. They use 21 billion to renovate or to complete this house. And he said 8,000 naira, not 8 million, 8,000 naira will change any serious in Nigeria.
Any serious-minded young man, 8,000 naira can change your life if you know what you are doing. That's why it's.
And I still say that if Nigeria is a nation like where we are now, that man should be in prison long time ago. The whole bandit leader was found in his government house some years ago. That one alone who have disqualified for holding any position.
That one alone, right, should have been his end as a politician. If he's alive today, it should be an ex-convict that must never be found anywhere near public office, but not in Nigeria. He's a vice president now. Imagine America. Imagine vice president of America. Somebody who wants to be vice president in America, okay? And it was found with Osama bin Laden when he was wanted that time, okay? And it was, like, how do you think that news alone could be taken in America? Like, what do you think? That's a traitor now. That's treason. Traitors are those in charge of that contraption. And people think they can escape all those attacks, like economic terrorists and all those attacks. You have traitors in charge of that. Traitors.
Like the issue of the Hajj commission that looted 90 billion. The religious leader and secular leader, they have the same mindset. Do you understand? Nothing, you can't differentiate either they are Muslim or they are Christian. Okay, anybody who no fear Nigeria leader, either religious or secular, that person, the thing that is meant for religious purposes, they looted it. My brother, that is meant for sacred places as it is called, they looted it. And ICPC now, after dancing around it now, they will close the chapter. You will not hear anything again.
Another thing will happen another 1 week. All of us not going to hear this again.
Finally, but I know since other people are here want to speak. Nigerians, they use immunity to cover their loot and other misbehavior. You enter into a contract, you terminate the contract, you didn't resolve it, a judgment was given, you waited until it comes to this time, and you come to the radio and speaking grammar that you have the national sovereign immunity, a debtor. If they don't pay, if they don't pay their money, they don't release it. Do you know, say, Akpabio said, you said something sometimes ago that those people have been bought. People think you are just lying or you are just making news.
Just making it up like that. Or
yeah. They have never told Nigeria they are going to buy plane. And in fact, God really exposed them. Do you understand? So you went and bought plane when Nigerians are crying.
When the Nigerian Senate said he hasn't made a demand for it, that if he asks, they will approve it. So which means
appropriation budget has not gone for it. There's no appropriation for it now. There's no appropriation for it.
But they don't seize them for France.
My brother, I think this is the time when Nigeria is supposed to warm up because these people, with all that have been happening, they are not learning lesson.
No.
And I love that from your information that Dandola has also been pencil for ambassadors.
And now,
to cover evil.
See, if you go to Morocco, or you end up in Chad, you need help. If you be Gandola, you're ambassador. I just make I tell you.
If God helps some of us to become leader like president in Nigeria, I say we will exhume their dead body and judge them.
So that anybody, those who still there alive, the minute they know they think saved and died, they escape the judgment.
No. After find them guilty, we send their body to jail.
Put all the bones in that place and say, yes, it's
we put it inside the kind of go and keep inside until they serve the jail. If it's life jail, you'll be there for life.
God bless you. Adeza.
Thank you, my brother, for your good work. Yeah. All right.
All right, sir. So that is Adeza there from Edinburgh. Now, you two can be part of this chat this afternoon. Even though we still do have time though. Yeah. Look at the time. We still have like about 20 minutes. So I have another caller here. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Balagba.
I'm
fine.
How are you today,
Baba? You don't want to know how much I'm enjoying this your afternoon program, Baba. I've been off work for the past 2 weeks. Moment we're going into Dubai. Because what you don't understand is when you used to do your Sunday sermon, but this one that you are doing during the week, Baba, it's very good. What are you talking?
I know that a lot of us actually loves it. That's why we are keeping it, okay?
Because the thing is, you see, surely some of us are getting old. You're about to shoot, about to be a night party. They should have a best soon. Soon. Phone call, but when you start receiving all the phone calls, everybody start fighting for the line. I have to get in. So people started calling in direct to cut out all the WhatsApp callers. But never mind.
Afternoon is more flexible.
It's more flexible.
Except we are talking about something that is currently boiling and hot. That
exactly.
But regular, it is still moderate. I like it.
Yes. Let me start with the seizure of the airplane. You see, Nigerians, they think they are clever. Nigerians think the whole world evolves around Nigeria. They don't evolve around Nigeria because they think we are invisible. When you do things,
special,
they cannot be held accountable, especially APC followers. They think that all that rubbish, all that lawlessness, all the stupidity that is going on in that country, it continues outside of Nigeria. You guys think your ID, because your head is not correct, you think the whole world is going to behave like you. You think the whole world is like Nigeria, whereby you can just owe people money and not pay. I like the way Nigeria has been disgraced worldwide at the moment. Your head is not correct. You owe people 75 million euros. You think it's a joke?
Even more reason I'm this way, eh? Now agreements. Because they don't believe in any law, they don't believe in agreement, they believe they can just do whatever they like.
Just do anyhow. Just do anyhow. Anywhere you go.
They treat their people anyhow. They treat businesses in their place anyhow.
Exactly. Look
and
at
you can't go to courts because they control the courts. Highest bidder.
Because they control everywhere. They control everywhere. Yes, after Tinubu going to power, he has increased judiciary salary about 3 times now.
And now over 300%
you can do that. Let him continue to do that, but you can't do it internationally. You cannot control them internationally. When you hold people, you have to pay. You have to pay, whether you like it or not. There are people waiting for you anywhere. So at the end of the day, people think, because they can loot money to all these countries, they can just do anyhow. Just do anyhow. All people money in all manners of industries. Don't pay them off. Cancel all their contracts. You understand? Cancel their contracts. They are nobody. They can't do anything. We're in power now. I can call you. I can do whatever I want. Look at that idiot from Ogun State. She stands so stupid. I don't even know how to start. You understand? That woman that is.
There is no way. That's why I brought the video. I said, see, if people come here to abuse me in the comment section, right? It is because some of us can we can picture what they look like in real life. And why people like that would rather push their frustration on people like me, calling out the people that put them in that situation, than do it to the people that put them in that situation.
You know that kind of person. We have them in everywhere all over Nigeria. They will be defending all the Ogun State government that did all these things that is bringing shame back to the country. Do you understand, Baba? They'll be defending them. It's like, all these people, they just didn't give us time enough. They don't give them time enough so that they can throw them out and all that rubbish. Why are they shaming us? Why are they saying, it's the airplane, president? Like, what's that guy? Is it Martinelli that called in and say they're going to start? That comedian that he posted video that he said it's going to be Nigerians. Then they start holding Nigerians themselves. You understand? Everybody because so what are people to be JBC? Baba, you have been telling us since Buhari was there that some people have to start going to learn Chinese. Because
remember, Baba, this is like a few years back that by the time they are done, Amaloko Chinese
Chinese. Because in Gatabada is means because Uruko Enje Alwe immediately appears on the Balogun. What you love free Uruko Nigeria Yabu, but they say why need it's about 200,000 pounds, 300,000 pounds, because that's a big boss for everybody. Nobody says count of. Nobody says look from one country to another. Because somebody wants to say.
You are your way to Shenzhen Gongo.
China because some of the states
try anything Asian country. I'm not going to try.
Dubai, China, Korea, you are a property of Korea. You're a property of China because your government owes also amount of money. But in Nigeria, they don't understand what these people are doing to them because they don't really. As a state, you can get out of the country and go and get the country in debt. Me, I don't know that. So me, why most of these grandparents, which you want to your lady, see where they are for in that pocket. If the local governor will lawyer, they don't move what about job in China? What if you are going your kid? You look at what I'm saying. Because is it by that is bankrupt? One of these states is bankrupt now. What's it called? Osu. bọ̀dà kí ló ń porúkọ wọn bọ̀dà lukumọ̀nù àbí kí lórúkọ arẹ́gbẹ́múgbó bàbá kàbírù tó wọ́n fi wọ́n yáwó wọ́n ti wà ní ìtìtọ́ bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí kó gba ọmọ ọ̀sùn tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí kó wọn lọ sí China tó lọ fún wọn tó kú ẹrú kó tẹ́tẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ mú wọn sí ẹ máa rò pé bóyá Nàìjíríà lẹ́jọ́ gbèsè sí ni tẹ́tẹ́ orí yóò pè ní orí everybody said you correct as a person but yeah Maiyegun and regards to you your family Agbeke and everybody I want to commend you thank you for everything you do.
God bless you too, Baba. Can you nice one, eh? Nice one, Baba. That is a fiscal Omobalogun Ojopa Shekere Omo Atiba. That's how you kind of have to say it. Thank you so much for that. If you are interested in being part of this, the number is right here on your screen. You have to use it. It's only WhatsApp or WhatsApp only. We'll say. So, hang on. No, it's something I'm checking out as well. Yeah. Okay, I got that. Please, if you haven't really liked the broadcast, take a moment and do that, okay? While we keep up with the contributors, all of us every one of us out there doing our, being part of this session this afternoon, the more you kind of like it, the more it's going to be out there for others to see. So here is another caller. Hello.
Hello, Maiyegun General.
The Prince. Prince Judgement.
General.
Yes, sir. Prince Judgement representing
IPOB for life.
That is Baba. Him. How are you there today, Baba?
We there. Are you?
Well, I'm here. Can't complain.
Well done.
Thank you.
We can feel you as you can know my.
Thank you. Yes, sir. The Prince.
Is he say waiting to happen? Everything is working out for our own good. You see, the more there are these bamboos and monkeys are holding in the cannon, the more their problems are multiplying.
Keep multiplying.
They can never understand what is hitting them every day. They can never understand because they are stubborn and greedy. Greediness has blinded them, so they can never think. You understand? If you see what is happening, you know that these people, they are not normal. As you used to say that they are mentally
disturbed, deranged and all that.
Mental patients. Are you aware of this Malami? The secret deal they are making, the 75 billion that Buhari siphoned with Malami, AGF, former AGF.
Oh, Amalamu. Yes, now. But they haven't touched him yet. It was only Civica, the grant.
Maiyegun, $75 billion. No be million, no. $75 billion. That is this oil money that was missing. All this year.
And now, we did the calculation here that if all the 700,000 barrel of crude oil they were stealing per day, if all of that was to be given back to Nigeria, Nigeria will easily cash out over $300 billion for 8 years. They stole the crude oil. So they found some to Malamu's. Yes, now, I've heard about that.
Maiyegun, I can understand the reason why. When all these things are coming out, I can understand the reason why these people have to kidnap Nnamdi Kanu. You understand? Because they feel that if Nnamdi Kanu is out there, all this information,
they amplify for them.
They can't just go out freely and be doing all these things freely. And there's something that I want Nigerians to know. You see, the way that the Fulani have been looting Nigeria, it shows that these people, they don't believe in that country. They are strangers. They don't believe in that nation.
They don't.
75 billion will turn Nigeria into an industrial site. If that money is there, nobody will lack job. I swear, Maiyegun.
I know.
Nobody will lack job in that country. What do you know what is $75 billion? So what I observe is this, Maiyegun, is that this morning, Nnamdi Kanu said something, one secret something said that these people, they have over 30 billion dollars, worth of dollars, war chest, the money reserved for their war to conquer Nigeria, which Obadiah Malafia gave out that intel. How they want to capture Nigeria. They mean the Fulani Caliphate. How they want to capture Nigeria.
War at the time.
You understand? So all this money they are looting. You can see Abacha, the money he looted, they are still returning it to today.
I know.
The money and this money runs in billions of dollars.
Even 30,
these people,
see,
they don't,
what do you call it? 20, 25 years. How long ago? See, 7.5. That's nearly 27 so year, or nearly 25 years of after his death. They are still paying Nigeria from the money he looted.
Maiyegun, you see, the whole Nigeria with this kind of money that is in the hand of Fulani. Maiyegun, I tell you, Nigeria, they will only escape the hard way. Nigeria can never. You see that country? It's only the hard way. That is the only way. That is one. Maiyegun, two is this. You see these bamboos that are in Asorok there, gathered, that want to make law that Nigerians will not protest.
Yep.
Now you can see that they started confiscating Nigerian property anywhere they can get it.
Right.
This property they are confiscating is not only for those baboon in Asorok. It's Nigeria, the whole Nigeria, that they don't want
Nigeria's
to
assets. That's what it's called. Nigerian assets.
Our taxpayers' money is involved in this asset that they are seizing now. And this baboon say we no go talk. If you might go, these people, what they deserve is barbecue sentence. They will just hang them and fire will be under them. I'm telling you, they don't deserve to be tied and shoot. If you shoot them direct, they will just die peacefully. They will just die one time. They barbecue.
They do not deserve any peaceful death with this peaceful life.
On top of fire. Maiyegun, the night will come until they go roast finish. I swear, these people, they don't have heart. Even gun, trigger have good heart more than them. Because trigger will just kill you, will just go and die quick. But these people, they will be killing you, you will be dying and be shouting and dying, they are still killing you. Maiyegun, they finally, you see the president, this drug lord. One day he will travel because the whole world knows that Nigeria do not have president as we speak now. They know that he's a drug lord, and nobody want to associate, do serious business with Nigeria as a nation now.
And they actually need to know that. Exactly. That is significant.
Oh my God. Anybody that wants to do business with Nigeria now is just doing it at owner's risk. And when they had the thing, they talk. You understand? So it may consign. You get what I mean? One day you hear say Tinubu, he don't disappear, they don't arrest him. Say Nigeria have no money. You don't talk the other day, last night, you say Nigeria now, the cash somebody go be changing job, you go there for China. They tell us that China they go now. Maybe they travel to UK, they go back to China.
Well, I hope people like him and others are the ones they will capture. But now, ordinary people like me and you, we don't even get business with them. They're going to target. Because people like you are just to help them facilitate what they will do to us later by giving them the money they will steal. Then us or our children, year 2100 or year 2124, people go to Chinese labor camp. They will say that because people borrow money 100 years ago.
Maiyegun, one day, you see the wahala where these people they put on. You see the Tinubu.
Wait till they find, they go see.
Any day where that man they stay there is a disaster to that country. You see, the shameful thing about the whole thing is that you see this police, army, all these DSS. Somebody that is their commander-in-chief of armed forces is a drug lord. All of you, what is their reputation as a first man?
And you have to have criminal record to be able to associate with Tinubu. Papa, that is so true.
Jesus Christ, my brother.
You must have criminal record.
You know, my Nigeria gonna. There's one lady that said, "Is it to me that you showed on your program?" He said that Nigeria. They say Nigeria is a time bomb. He said that Nigeria is already. Which language he used? He said Nigeria have already.
No, they said Nigeria is sitting on a keg of gunpowder, and she said no, gunpowder. Nigeria is sitting on atomic bomb. Powder ke. Gunpowder ke.
Maiyegun is not a laughing matter. People are dying a second. Every second, people are dying in that country because of the consequences of the atrocity of this guy. And what I'm still telling them is that they should leave Nnamdi Kanu, because the more Nnamdi Kanu is there, my God, these people, they will not know what is hitting them, you know.
And they do not deserve any peace of soul. Thank you so much,
they can
Prince.
have peace of mind. They can never. God bless you, Maiyegun. Keep all the good work.
Stay safe, okay? That's a judgment, ladies and gentlemen. Now I have less than 20 minutes to go. So what that means is that if you are still with me, please take a moment and like the broadcast, okay? And if you haven't really, if you are interested in coming to Glasgow next week for the Yoruba Summit, Yoruba Unionist Summit, rather, please buy your ticket on Eventbrite. It is a 20% discounted tickets, which means that you have a chance of saving yourself 20% of it, okay? Book it now, so that we can actually plan for your coming. This is why I keep saying, because by next week, we would not probably be able to accommodate any extra. It would just be like plan for those who are already in, as it should be. There are some certain things that are meant to be printed as a part of the summit materials. They have to come in your names. Do you get what I mean? Your tag, the tag of attendees and all of that, they have to carry your information. So if you are really interested in joining us at the Yoruba Union Summit physically, you need to book your ticket, okay? And to everybody who wants to join us virtually, you also have to be the members of the union. Some people are asking us that, are we going to stream it live? We intended to, but that may change. Or that doesn't mean that you won't see what happened. So it's just that you have to feel the highlight of what happened at the end of the day. So we're just going to have to keep it within for those who are members of the union. And yeah, you need to book a place to be part of it. It's important. Here, hello.
Hello, Maiyegun Baba.
Abo, how are you, sir?
Kilo Nshele Baba.
Is that you?
What's
happened? Why do you have to use that kind of voice from the beginning?
I just come back from holiday. I'm not chill me.
Tell me about it. So more, it like yeah, but it can't be like say I can't feel like say that nobody you might talk to.
Baba. I beg, no vex. I've been there. I was out of town just to take my kids out so that they can experience like the seaside.
Bless you.
And
so how did that go? Like,
it went well. Oh, it was fantastic, man. At least
class.
Person just relax, make the kids get some education and all that.
I know they get. I mean, like say they want to go here, they want to go there, and I am like, I want to go everywhere with you too, but you know something. I don't know how I'm going to really cope being away from my own office for 2-3 days. I've done it, though. I can only tell you that I'm the only person who really who knows how it feels, like how lost sometimes it can be. So they want me to go to France, go here, go there, and I'm like, I don't think I want to do that now. And she doesn't like it.
Nah. But try to take them out, just get some rest.
She'll be beside me and she'll be like, "Oh, babe, see, man, look at this holiday. Oh, man,
but you know now, not them. They make us work out all this waka.
See, I beg. Don't discuss anything that will make me spend money right now. I don't want to spend any money right now. Here you go.
Oh, wow.
Lucky you, Baba. Well, usually, whenever we did go, it's usually very, very interesting. And a time that, honestly, you'll be like, why did I not agree all this while then? I should have agreed a lot.
You know me now. You know me now. Me, I know the one waka anyhow. And then they carry me come out and go all those things. We went to the city of Hull. It was a very beautiful city.
Fantastic.
Nice city.
Fantastic. That's lovely. Anyway, welcome back.
I was watching you from there. Yeah, Baba, I was watching you from there, and I was hearing how you were going to be jailed.
Too, yeah?
Baba, I know they miss. I just did there to watch you say, correct. You don't count your years when they go jail you, Abi.
Bless you, man. And you watch it, and I don't calculate. So anybody if you do shakara for me when it comes to going to jail. Now I know how many years I go do. So don't come and tell me and say you will go jail. They should arrest and jail. Benny, calm down.
Nadia, I won't go. Nadia, I won't go. Say, Baba, as you calculate your own 40, they calculate my own. That's not 39 and a half years now. I go. You know, call you.
Good.
And my own go be. So, Baba, the only one request I go say, please, one request. Can you jail me with my comrade so that we can keep ourselves busy inside there? I won't lose shit.
Okay.
They don't collect plane everywhere, Abi.
Tell them.
They don't collect plane everywhere. They don't collect my president plane everywhere. They don't ban things. They fire on my properties everywhere. That's not just one state. Wait for the next 36, I mean the 35 states. We owe money everywhere around the world.
Default too, Abi.
Wait now. Bad deeds are always Nigeria's deeds now. They will all default one way or the other. The next person will come and say, no, I wasn't part of that deal. No be Nigeria. Now one state in another so they don't collect call plane everywhere, Abi. Wait till the next 35 states, Abi 36 states show background.
Where I read for this afternoon, Yuma. They said that Shenzhen company, they have offered to give Tinubu one of the presidential jets. Okay. He can use it to fly to France to come and talk to Macron and tell them how he's ready to pay the money or not.
They don't go sell
Nigeria. Just buy. We never take and do Doreme, take and fly. The company say we can borrow you. Okay.
I mean, tell you Nigeria and if they tell you Nigeria and cover this, you just laugh. See that we come up for Kogi State where they make noise everywhere on top. See, you look at face. You resemble same person to you.
Nah, nobody will share border with Kogi, Benue.
Baba, I did alive when they break Igala people come up from Benue State, go from Kogi State with Ibira. I know Kogi State very well. I've been there. But if you go to that place, is beautiful. When I say beautiful, that place is a beautiful land. You have the hilly side, you have the water side, you have the forest side. It's a conference now. It's a conference. The place is a beautiful place. God just bless them with the most useless leaders I don't ever see for my life. I am not sparing any other state too. Don't get me wrong. Every state has their own useless leaders.
But whenever you remember what they do, Kogi,
it pain me. Beautiful people.
How did they sing that one again? Water fall away me. Water run away me eyes when I see what they do, Kogi. Just like
when I tell you, say, Baba, when I tell you, say, there's no good roads for that place. God. But today they talk about
dog a gully. Remember that way Bello dog a gully to prevent election.
Guy, they messed up that place. And as if it's not bad enough. These two people will still what you been described, that behavior way they describe, it's not a mentality of a slave who can critically think that these guys are making decisions that will kill us. These guys are making decisions that will indebt our future generations. These guys are stealing money. These guys are not doing nothing. One guy did for comment here, they talk, say, if you have your own money, you will enjoy Kogi State. Excuse me? Do you have to have your own money to it? So if you don't have money, I cannot enjoy Kogi State.
You know?
That's not what you're telling me. I cannot enjoy basic lights.
My own money. Like, what kind of money?
What kind of money are you talking about?
Like,
I can't afford
raise my children there, feed them, and everybody can do the same. That's the kind of thing we need, you know? Not like
how do we think? How do we think, Maiyegun? How do we think? This thing just tire me out. Sometimes I go just that's why I go get comment. I go just laugh. You go to talk to many people don't laugh for comment. I go say, Maiyegun, we are using this thing to just relax ourselves. We are using it because if you critically think about it, none of this nonsense should be happening to Nigeria.
Honestly.
None of this.
Honestly. And sadly, most people don't.
None of this now
shouldn't be happening. That's another thing. People wait.
It shouldn't be.
They happen.
Now you want to talk about it. You are not bringing a law that you say that okay, you will arrest us for talking about the bad deeds that you guys are, the failure that you guys have been. You want to jail us for that? For speaking up? Where have you convicted the person for speaking his mind? When I'm not inciting anybody.
Somebody talk, say, waiting at the talk, they make them unhappy because of that. Go send me to jail. What I say, like, keep my mouth shut, not say anything. Like, are you being serious?
Are you being serious? Come on. In this time and age, where people are going to the moon, people are going to Mars, people are going to different places. You are here telling me you want to jail me because I'm saying that you are doing the wrong thing. People are suffering.
Like,
Maiyegun,
it
just doesn't make any sense.
Thank you so
much. It doesn't make any
Come back, Yima.
Thanks, Baba. I don't just understand.
Yes, Baba. Nice one. Okay, that's a Yima. Dudu. My own person for here. I am supposed to take one more call, but we are going to have to finish early. Okay. Yeah, no, I think we started not early enough. Okay, so we'll keep the rest for the evening. Now, whatever it is that we've missed or we've left unsaid, okay, and even you, the call you are trying to make, and every one of us as well that probably has something else to say too, we can keep all of that for later in the evening, okay? I have a replay that's going to pop up next. You can watch that if you miss any of that yesterday. Or if you joined us late as well, yeah, you can watch this from the start. Everyone else, right? Make sure you pay your offering before you leave, okay? Later this evening, we shall have a full house. Thank you so much, everyone. And then good afternoon.
Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Maiyegun diary Nayibi #1. Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Maiyegun diary Nayibi #1. Maiyegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú. Maiyegun diary Nayibi #1. Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube. Maiyegun diary Nayibi #1. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Maiyegun já wa sí. Maiyegun diary Nayibi #1. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Maiyegun diary Nayibi #1. Bó bá ṣe eré àní Maiyegun máa wí. Maiyegun diary Nayibi #1. Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Maiyegun diary Nayibi #1. Maiyegun diary political. Maiyegun diary Nayibi #1. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Maiyegun. Maiyegun diary Nayibi #1. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o. Maiyegun diary Nayibi #1. Àní Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Maiyegun diary Nayibi #1. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn àjò.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn àjò.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn àjò.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn àjò.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn àjò.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn àjò.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn àjò.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀. Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Maiyegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́, ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o, ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.